The Hydro Master Roadshow is headed your direction. Hydro Master is excited to announce that our team is coming to meet you. We are headed out all over the country for hands-on demonstrations of all our products, truck mounts, tools, wands, and chemical solutions. We want you to have a chance to put your hands on a Hydro Master.
Golly, I don't know where the road show is today, but it's Shawn, and you're on a coast, but I don't think it's on the coast I'm at.
No, Dave, as you're fully now aware, I'm on the West Coast this time, but I'll be headed right back over to Florida soon, making my way all over the country. It's awesome. The Hydro Master Roadshow is on the move. There's no doubt. But yeah, here in just north of San Diego, Carlsbad, and just enjoying a day of relax.
So, folks, what we're talking about here is the roadshow is coming to the Tampa Bay and Orlando area here in April. Now, up here, you see the April 23rd. If you look down at the ticker that's running across the bottom, we got a really special thing going on with Hydro Master and Shawn. So let's get to all of these details, Shawn. You want to kind of brief everybody, or should I?
Yeah, no, I'll give you a heads on what we're doing on the 20th, which will be in the Clearwater location store just outside of Tampa Bay. I will have the Hydro Master Mobile Demonstration Center set up. We'll have both our premium truck mounts ready to run, demonstrate carpet, floor, and give really great personal demonstration examples of all of the tools, equipment, and products that Hydro Master has. And we're trying to get in front of our customers to let them know, and just really being able to spend some time. And I'm super excited to hear that Mark Haskins is also going to be there. But April 20th, we're going to hang out and spend a few hours, serve you some hot dogs, and we're just looking for the cleaners to come by in the area to know that Gem Supply is their location to be able to get support for truck mounts, cleaning, restoration equipment, and Hydro Master everything. And that's
we can't see all of Mark's head right now, but he is on there with us. If you adjust your camera down, Mark, we can see your face.
Good looking dude there.
Lurking in the shadows. No. Welcome, everybody. Well, great to see all of you. And I'm sorry if I missed the first minute, but if you want me to speak, just first of all, I'd like to know that everybody know who Hydro Master is and how they started. Just a real quick snapshot in time.
Yeah.
Hydro Master started out with building one of the first production truck mounts that there is. That was, 55 years ago, I believe?
Yeah, the early 70s, about 1971.
Right. And one of the things that really struck me ever since I've known the company is three things that I value too. And when they're looking at, they started production before they even launched the product, what they wanted to have was durability, reliability, and innovation. And it's really neat to see through all the years that they've never lost sight of that. And so everything that comes out has been through testing stages, is there for a reason. You know, like even when they did the direct drive in the CDS 25 years ago, which uses the van engine, that truck mount has been one of the most successful and dependable truck mounts in the industry, you know, and it still maintains that to this day. And so, right.
So Shawn, you're going to actually be here with the road show, and as we just showed, you'll be there on the 20th in Tampa Bay area. You'll be over here actually for 3 days.
Yes, sir.
Because you're not doing just the Hydro Master Roadshow.
No, we're bringing this deep.
You're an instructor. Oh boy.
We're bringing this a deep dive. You know, we're going to take the things that Hydro Master's been part of, developing since the beginning of carpet cleaning in the professional industry, including innovation, and deliver that through education, through the IICRC curriculum. That'll happen on the 21st and 22nd in the Orlando location. Yeah, there you go. And then on the 23rd, we're going to have another opportunity to just be together all day. On the 23rd at Gem, they're providing you some pizza in Orlando, and we're going to be able to just spend some time within the facilities to go through the machines, to go through our equipment, show you the latest innovation that we've done with our upholstery tools, our hard surface additional tools, the continued, think about the evolution one that came along with the truck mount innovation to increase vacuum efficiency and a lightweight tool to be less hard on the worker and the operator. We're not just at Hydro Master, we're not just selling equipment. We actually are operators that understand this industry, and we're service people that aren't just slinging iron and selling stuff. We're here to help you know how to do your job and to be able to do it for a long time. And that's
during those 4 days, regardless whether you're in Tampa Bay area or here in Orlando, they're actually going to be able to run it for the first time if they've never ran one.
That's correct. We'll have them hooked up live. They'll run all our tools. I've got the RX20, which we've made for 45, 50 years. We'll have our upholstery tools set up. If you're wanting to do fine fabric care, you're going to be able to do hard surface cleaning with our tools that we've got set up for that. So just the opportunity to actually do it. If they want to set up the machine and learn how to break down the machine, which a lot of times you don't get to do, and you don't learn that operation if you're just coming up from a portable and maybe you haven't seen the operation of a truck mount. We're giving that opportunity here. So it's going to be set up and ready to go.
So now the thing is we're going to have a Hydro Master trailer inside the building here in Orlando where they can do that. Now, during your II class, they're also going to be able to run the portables and all that stuff and learn all of those things that if you're not in the truck mount, you can still do the portable stuff, right?
That's right. And actually, we'll have it all set up for all 3 days because the trailer is going to be put into position in your facilities there in the inside garage, which is really a cool, neat area for being able to have some time without worrying about weather. And we can run the machines there. So from when I drop it off, basically starting at the start of class, it'll be accessible. So if people are in the class, they're going to have opportunity to see both portable operations, truck mount operations. Whereas in a typical IICRC class, you're lucky to get a 5-minute demo on doing stuff. When you come to a class with Hydro Master sponsoring, we're all about the hands-on, actually touching, using, and doing this so you know how to implement it, not just pass a test. So
I think you hit on something, Shawn, that we're doing here that nobody else in the country is doing. You're going to be able to, for 3 days, get your hands on it inside of a building, not sitting out on a parking lot, not under the sunshine or the rain, whatever. But, you're getting hands on, custom program. Yeah. Only here in Orlando. Come on, folks.
And uniquely, I will be right there and not going. So you'll have my focus consultation. You'll have Mark there at these events where we are experienced guys in running and setting up and growing from start to expanding businesses. And we're going to be able to spend that time without distraction with you in that store. So that's a really unique thing to connect and not have like, I got to run or we're there for you. And this will be some focused time we've planned for that.
Now, Mark, I understand that you and Shawn have been doing this for a while. This is going to be my first time actually working with the two of you doing this. I'm in for a surprise, aren't I?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It is a fun time, and along with the things we talked about, Hydro Master, the Gem Supply, we have the same philosophy and the same drive, but most of all, we have the passion. And our passion isn't doing this just to sell equipment and chemistry. Our passion is this is for the customer. And this is a phenomenal chance for the customer to be introduced to different chemistry and different equipment that they might not have had the opportunity to do for. So it might not be just they're looking to replace some equipment. It might be that they haven't even started a company yet. It might be that they're in a different vertical, like maybe they're doing, house cleaning and building cleaning, facility cleaning. And they see these other folks who are using some of this equipment and they've wondered, wow, what's that like? And what can that do for us? This is a perfect opportunity to come in and see what it's all about. And you can Mark, instructor,
What I'm hearing you say is that, even if they've never done carpet cleaning commercially, whether it's residential or commercial cleaning, we're going to help them out start to finish. What's going to be interesting for me, gentlemen? This is going to be the first time that I will be able to say, hey, I'm just going to sit back and just like the customers learn, because I'm not the instructor this time. I get to sit back and watch you guys do this whole thing.
Yeah, don't forget your pizza while you're doing that, So
I'm probably going to get something better than pizza. I got to tell you guys, I got something else planned for you.
All
We're
right.
not going
Well,
to do
Dave, I'll
pizza.
tell you.
We're going to do something better.
And you're going to get that opportunity. And I just finished teaching this for university staff. I do this for facilities teams. And one of the things that I appreciate that Mark mentioned, earlier is that with Hydro Master, when we build something, we also put it to market after we've tested it. We give it enough time, and then we see where the benefit to the operator is going to be in the multiple sections, whether it's a direct drive where you can close the van up and keep it secure, lock it up, go up high-rise buildings with a van and still be able to harness that power of production and get a higher ROI out of something easy to run with our CDS SV, our direct drive Hydro Master, or versus the versatility of the slide-ins to be able to go from a van to a trailer to a box truck, the diversity to put it on a gator cart, to drive it around a school, to put it into a facility anywhere you need it. That actually came up at UCSD just this last week. They needed to know, how can we get a machine that could be in this dorm area when we don't have street access? Like, well, we are innovative to make sure things are able to be handling any situation.
So I got a question to ask of you then, Shawn. Back in my day, back when I was actually out there like you guys, it was all van, but now you're mixing box truck and trailer. Are we getting that even? Is it more one to the other?
Market with the weather. We see a lot more trailers in the southern states, the Florida areas, where you don't have to invest in a van to, put that. You can do it for 10 grand, five grand, get a good secure trailer, put the equipment in, pull it behind your existing vehicle and start into the business without having to drop 40 or 60,000 on a new piece of rolling iron. So yeah, there's a diversity there to be able to do that. And I think that we see that more in Florida for sure, in Texas and those southern states where the weather and the need of keeping it hot or warm all the time and not freezing in the northern states. So I see it in Southern California, but in Alaska, we don't see as many trailer mounts. We'll see more. Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was going to, is that folks are going to be coming here to our showcases and to your 2-day class. They're going to be able to see a unit in a trailer working, so they'll kind of get an idea of a lower entry point rather than, like you said, the rolling iron of a van.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Great point. And then just bring again on what you mentioned is that when you have a very good team and a very good platform, we will support you. Doesn't matter if you're just starting out, from minute one to teaching about the equipment, how to use it properly, how to get the most out of it, how to maintain it, how to use the chemistry properly so you're efficient and have the most opportunity to be successful. That's our job. And that's what we can do.
I ought to also mention, Gym Supply has leasing programs, correct there, Mark?
Correct. Good point. Yes. So, and depending on what, again, if you're starting out or if you've been in business 30 years, we have different types of ways for you to purchase to where it fits in your budget and it fits in with what your needs are for that.
Shawn, I want to come back to you for a moment and ask you, you've been doing this a while. You're doing it all over the country because you're, on another coast from me right now. What do you see as the biggest issue when it comes to professional commercial carpet, not residential, but commercial carpet cleaning? What's the biggest issue that a contractor faces?
Honestly, I'll pin it to the equipment, the consistency of operators that can run the equipment successfully and that's easy to run, and then keep those staff members to being able to run that equipment properly. So it's the fear of that you're buying a bigger piece of equipment instead of a lower maintenance level machine. I think that changes and once they get over that with a hands-on experience and realizing, wow, it isn't that scary. It is a bigger investment, but it gives us more ROI. We can now make money on dealing with that. So they stay in a pocket of, I'm just going to run a smaller extractor. I'm just push in through what it does, add it to my contract trash liner change out contract, and not look at the opportunity of really professionally taking care of and extending the investment of that flooring. So that technician fear of running something and knowing that they're going to be able to run it easily, I think is a big challenge for that commercial guy, that he has a harder hump to get over. And then realizing, you make this investment, $30 to maybe $100,000, but it's a 10-year investment. It's not a 1-year portable for your 1-year contract.
Right.
You're buying something that's going to have a lot more time to amortize out.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is interesting you said that, because I was thinking back about, my time of running a truck mount with a gentleman. He owned it, and I said, hey, I need to experience what does that laborer get on that other end? And after about a half a day, I told him, I champion what you're doing because I'm not going to do that. That was 15 years ago, and I'm still not that way today.
Yeah. No, but we've made it easier. The lightweight Evolution wand is just really ergonomic to fit your arm and not weigh down your body. It glides, it picks up a lot better than the heavy stainless wands that are out there. So with the functionality, we've tried to make equipment that operator is not going to get worn out, that he can get through a labor shift. And then by teaching them to use the tools and not misuse them, we can really align those technicians to be comfortable with it. Not having a machine that they're worried about is going to break down, or if I'm going to have power to run it or electricity to prop a breaker. Those things, they start to realize those conveniences are there, and they can bring it right to where they need it. It's
now, folks, if you're listening to the audio portion, I know you haven't been able to see the two gentlemen with me. I want to go over that. Tampa Bay, you're going to be here yet this month on the 20th. Then you're going to be here in Orlando for 3 days, the 21st through the 23rd. Folks, this is one unique week of carpet cleaning. You got to come to us here at Gym Supply. We're at 1312 West Washington. The show notes down below will have all of the links and everything. It's not too late to register for your class there, Shawn.
No, we've got room. I know that we've got some space there. I went and visited the classroom in person to make sure that I was really going to be able to, take over that space the way I needed to. And I'm excited to be there and fill that room up with some really great fun times.
Hey, gentlemen, thank you for being on today. And folks, make sure you come now. If in fact you've seen this and it's after, and this recording goes on forever, right? If you've seen this, you're going, I missed it. Shawn, you're coming back in October. We're doing the same thing all over again.
We're going to do the carpet school. I'm not sure that the RV and the trailer will be there, but we're knowing that Jem's making some commitments, because you're going to have that equipment on the floor, just turning it and selling it to everybody. So I think you'll have probably everything there needed to do it by that point. And the RV in October, I do believe, is going to be on the in the center of the country.
Oh, doggone. Oh, well, hey, I was trying, folks. Hey, I'm working for you.
This one, yes. All right.
Thanks a lot, guys, for being here on it. And folks, please like and share and come and see us.
Thank you, Shawn. Thank you, David, very much.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Mark.